Hi, Henry.
Hi.
This is Henry and Mum Siobhan and Dad Ben.
Hi, how are you doing, Harry?
Hi guys, how are you doing? I'm doing great. How are you? Hi, Henry.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? My name's Henry as well, but everyone calls me Harry. Don't ask. I have no idea why.
Well, you are the inspiration for why Henry is called Henry.
That is true.
Oh no, don't tell me that.
You,
Why?
no,
How did that happen?
In before he arrived in the world, we found out you were a Prince Henry, not actually Prince Harry. I said we love that name, and from then he was Henry.
Yeah,
that's
Well, there
true.
you go.
I know.
Henry, does anyone call you Harry or not?
No, just
Good man. I love that.
that's enormous.
Enormous.
It's full of beans today, particularly.
You've got
I
little
love
ones, haven't you? So you'll know what it's like.
I think it's brilliant.
Henry, why don't you show the Prince your award? Hold it up and show it.
That is a very, very cool award. You know, I was supposed to be the one giving it to you, and I was sadly not able to be there. I'm sorry we didn't get to meet, Henry.
That's all right.
You tell you what, you sound just like my son Archie.
Really?
The same little squeaky voice. I love it.
Yeah.
How are you guys doing? How was the night? How was it? Did you enjoy it? I know the whole thing was changed and it was cut short, but were you able to enjoy it?
Yeah, and we got to meet it was really nice to meet lots of other families and share experiences with them and talk about our journey with Henry and understand their journeys and talk to people who work for the charity and other nurses and stuff. So it was lovely. It was really, really nice, really good.
Yeah, Henry's quite individual with his how good he is physically, running around, and so just him sitting down, it'd be a different picture if you saw him running around now. So everyone got to experience that at the awards. So I think it was a bit of a showstopper, really. Him and
So tell me, are you a naughty Henry or you're a good Henry?
Good idea.
Good, Henry.
You're a good Henry. Would you?
You've just started school, haven't you?
How are you and Lily doing?
how are Archie and Lilibet doing?
They're doing great. How old are you now?
I'm not 5 yet.
You're not 5 yet. When's your birthday?
16th of November.
Almost 15th of November.
15th of November. Wow. So it's literally just over a month away. Are you excited?
When is your birthday?
My birthday's on the 15th of September. Yeah, but yes, in answer to your question, Henry, Archie is very, very busy and Lily is learning to use her voice, which is great.
We know what that's like as well.
You have to, by the way, you have to continue being the brave boy that you are, okay? Not just for your mum and dad, but for your little brother as well.
You are a big brave boy,
Thank
aren't
you.
you?
Thank you very much.
Yeah, it was. We were sad not to meet you, but really, really appreciate your time today.
Yeah.
And say hi to Megan for us as well.
No, of course. As I said, I would have loved to have seen you guys and spent some time with you. He looks like a right character. I love it.
We've had an entertaining evening with us on your table.
Can I just say again, like, full respect to you guys as parents to go through this. I know, well, I don't know, but having been part of this charity now for over a decade, I know how hard it is. And you guys continue to smile, and it's always harder for the parents than it is for the kids. That's certainly the way that it seems, but you've got your hands full in the most beautiful of ways with little Henry there. So Henry, you've got to be a good boy. You've got to look after mum and dad, okay?
That was really nicely put. Really nicely
thank you.
put.
It's really, really nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Not at all.
Very
Enjoy it. And hopefully, well, I don't know if it's going to be a cold winter, but I hope you guys are all right, and I hope you've got the right support for the next few months. And this little man, going to be your birthday soon. Exciting.
Yes.
Thank you. Really nice to meet you.
Really nice.
Bye. Bye, Henry. Bye. Bye.
Good, thanks. Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Sorry.
She's being prompted.
The name Shakira. Thank you for giving me this award. Thank you for meeting me. She thinks you are amazing. Amazing.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I didn't get a chance to meet you guys in person.
She says, I'm sorry about your grandmother, the Queen, too. She has some gifts for you and the children.
Sweet.
I'm not sure if you can see.
What is that? Exhibit A. Oh, very cool. Okay, nice.
Just going to teach you some BSL now, if you don't mind.
Yep, here we go.
So I'm going to say, right. Name. No, wait. H A R R
Oh, I'm trying to twist it for the camera. And
and then Y.
then why?
Yeah,
Very good.
that's Harry. H A R R Y. You'll have it on your little goodie bag as well.
I love that. How long have you had that giraffe for? Because Archie's got a giraffe as well that has lasted a very long time, and we call him Gerald.
Oh, this is from the award night.
That's from the award
That's-
night,
Yeah,
and it's still going.
I know. Well, the bottom is
Matt,
a little bit.
Matt, what are you putting in the balloons?
We've got some super helium in at the WellChild Awards, I tell you.
That is
No,
fantastic.
Wheat sticks.
It's Weetabix
Give him
and ready
Weetabix.
bread.
I can see by the smile on his face that he's enjoying his Weetabix. Did you guys have a fun night?
Yeah, it was good.
Did you have a good night? Yeah. Say yes. Say thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm
we
sorry
all
that-
enjoyed.
I'm sorry the whole thing changed and then was cut short, but hopefully you had a chance to meet some of the other families as well.
Yes. Yes. We know Henry, don't we? Henry and
Just-
Lizzie
Yeah.
from Great Ormond Street, actually. So we were all Great
Because you
Ormond
knew each
Street.
other anyway, even better, amazing. Because like through WellChild, what we're always trying to do is create that community. Everyone up and down the country have got so much to deal with, and I don't know because I'm not in the same situation as you guys. But having worked with this charity now for over a decade, I do know how hard it is, and full respect and hats off to you guys, because the kids are always the ones who somehow manage to power through every single day with a smile on their face. And it's the parents, it's the mums, the dads, and the brothers and sisters, the ones who I always seem to think, have it the hardest. So I just want you to know that I know that, and that we recognize the personal sacrifice that you guys put through every single day, and how hard it's been and how hard it continues to be, but just incredible. I can't begin to imagine what you guys have been through. So I hope that you got something out of the night, and I'm so glad to see that award on the table, and Shakira looking great.
It was good. The videos that WellChild did was fantastic. We circulated it amongst friends, family, colleagues, and they kind of, although they've not been in our shoes for the last 10 years, the videos kind of showed a little snippets of journey. So when we were at work and people say, "Oh, how's your daughter?" we just say, "Fine." They just think, "Oh, the tumour's gone, she's fine." It's the after effects that is long lasting. I mean, Shakira was told she wouldn't live past 3 when she was 10, a few weeks ago, and her tumour was due 60% chance of it coming back in 5 years, and she's just had the all clear again for 9th year in a row. So, it's.
Am I right? Am I right in saying she had 126
Aesthetics, yeah.
anesthetics and 46 operations?
6 operations, 28 of them have been on the brain, and she's the only living survivor of a bacterial infection. So she contracted this infection because she was immunosuppressed with the chemotherapy. It just went from her lungs into her blood, a septicemia, then into the brain, because she was so poorly, and she was at the time second person in the world to have this type of bacteria in the brain, in the CSF, the other person didn't survive. So Great Ormond Street were like, we just don't know how to treat this. So not only did we have a tumour diagnosis that she was still receiving chemotherapy for, we also had this brain infection that we had to, it was like a double whammy of, you know, horribleness. We had to deal with.
Well, look, Shakira, you are amazing. I can't possibly, I'm going to ask your mum to translate for me. You are amazing. You're one of the bravest kids that I know. And you're going to have to keep looking after mum and dad.
She certainly does that.
But really, really nice to meet you guys. I'm sorry we couldn't do it in person. Shakira, well done for getting the award. You truly are an amazing individual. And mum and dad, thank you for being so brave. And well done you for getting her to this point. It's incredible. And Matt, congratulations on whatever the gas is that you use for the that is a world record. Bye guys, nice to meet you.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye Shakira. Look after your giraffe. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Good
How are you
evening.
doing? Who is that furry friend on the chat?
This is Isabelle's dog. This is Hope.
Hello, Hope. Very nice to meet you. Where are you guys? Where in the country are you?
We're in Solihull, near Birmingham, West
Right, very
Midlands.
nice. I'm really sorry that I never got to see you guys on the night. I know the whole thing was changed and was cut short and everything. And I hope you had a fun evening. I hope it was an experience that you can remember.
It was a very enjoyable evening, Harry. Thank you. And certainly, there's absolutely no need to apologise, Harry, under those circumstances.
It's something very, very special that this charity does. I hope that you managed to meet some other families and be able to share some of your experiences. I know that you guys have had it hard, and all the other families in the room have had it hard as well. So I hope you guys had a chance to take some time to heal, listening to other people's stories and being able to share your own.
You're absolutely right, Harry. It was a pleasure, and it was a pleasure to meet the people involved with the charity itself, as well as the other families. It was a great experience for us.
What kind of dog is Hope?
She's a Labradoodle, and she's actually training to be an assistance dog for Isabelle. So she helps Isabelle when we go to places that are loud and busy, and Hope goes there and helps her and helps keep her calm and keep her happy.
I tell you what, we all need a dog that keeps us calm. I've got 3 in this house now, so we basically have 5 children. But I've got a black Labrador called Pula, a rescue beagle called Guy, and we got another rescue beagle called Mia. And between the 3 of them, they charge around chasing squirrels and causing all sorts of problems to us every single day.
No.
They are also emotional support dogs, 100%. When they're behaving.
No. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah. No, it is important.
And Isabelle, am I right in saying your mum and dad might answer if you don't feel like it, and I completely understand, but have you just started a new school?
Could you say a couple of words?
Yeah, she's just done a year at a new school, and it's the first year that she's done at school in 6 years. But her new school are absolutely amazing, and they understand Isabelle. Yeah, they are fantastic, and we wouldn't be where we are today without them, because 18 months ago we honestly thought that Isabelle would never go to school again. And she's been, and she loves school, don't you? And she was actually sad when school was closed, and in the summer holidays it was like, when can I go back to school, which is a complete novelty, but very nice.
School's a funny one, Isabelle. Lots of different kids, lots of different people with different opinions, and people who project their fear, and sometimes can be cruel, sometimes can be mean, sometimes can be fun, all sorts of mixtures. But I'm so happy that you found the right school for you, and that you've got people there that you can count on and have fun with. Huge respect and hats off to you guys for for just carrying yourselves the way you do every single day. I hope the next few months get easier, not harder. And Isabelle, I hope you continue to enjoy school, and hopefully one day we get a chance to meet each other. So look after yourself, guys.
Thank you very much indeed, Harry, and for taking the time.
No worries. Take care. Hello.
Hi. Is that? Don't look at me.
Hi guys. Hi Tony. You can't be looking at your mum. Hi, there it is. Hi. Nice to see you guys. How are we doing?
Good.
Thank you.
We're doing very good, thank you. It's lovely to see you.
Very nice. I'm so sorry that I never got a chance to meet you guys in person. Did you get to meet some of the other families?
Yes, we did. We had a lovely evening. We felt for you immensely. So, you know, our sincere condolences. But we did still have a lovely evening. It was very nice meeting the other families and the other celebrities.
It's remarkable to learn the stories and then see the pushing his face around. I love that. But it's amazing, and hopefully it gives you guys an opportunity to hear other stories and meet other parents and other people in a similar position to you guys. But Tony, I hear that you not even did I hear, but I knew that you captured the heart of the nation, because you are quite the little fundraiser, aren't you?
Maybe.
Maybe. How much have you raised now?
1.7 million. Yeah. Yes, I guessed it for once.
Just a casual 1.7 million. Do you really? Obviously, I'm sure people tell you this the whole time, but I feel like I should tell you as well. Do you understand how incredible that is for anyone to raise 1.7 million, but especially at your age? Everyone tells me that. Good. Well, you should know. You know what? You need to be told every single time, because I'm sure you're incredibly modest and you don't realize quite the accomplishment that you've made.
No. Not every single time. No.
Not every single time.
You don't quite realise, do you, the enormity of it all and what you've achieved and who you've inspired. Oh, I know.
Not only have you inspired other kids and other parents and people up and down the country and probably around the world as well, but you also inspired government to put in a law called Tony's Law. Now, to inspire the government takes something very, very special, and that means you are very, very special to be able to do something like that.
That's not me, it was you. What'd you say? Thank you. You're just quite modest.
Don't you thank me. I'm thanking you. I'm thanking you for your resilience, your determination, your bravery, your strength, your everything. You seem like a bit of a superhero.
A bit.
Where's your cape? Surely you have a cape, or are you in disguise?
I do have a cape in my room.
Okay, good. Right, so you're in disguise at the moment, yeah?
I don't wear it a lot.
Only on weekends.
Yeah, for Lilybet and Archie, wasn't you? Oh, well, yes.
Go, Tony. Oh wow, is this a book? Did you write that?
No, someone made it for me. Someone wrote the book about Tony's story. So what it is and he was doing it for Archie and Lilybet before the evening. Oh no, that's when I signed something.
Oh, I love that. Look at you.
Yes, that's me.
How do I get a copy of that book?
If we can find out a way of sending it to you, we'll send you one. He wants to sign one for Archie and Lilybet, so maybe I'll speak to the guys.
Yes, please, that'd be amazing as well. So, Tony, good news is that my kids will be able to read your book.
Oh, that would be lovely, won't it? Yeah. What's your favourite crisp? You want to know what your favourite crisps are? I don't know.
My favourite what?
Crisps.
My favourite crisps. Ooh, well, that's interesting. I think it would have to be salt and vinegar. Yeah, salt and vinegar. Could be Walker's, could be anything. As long as it's salt and vinegar, I'm happy. Oh, I get thumbs down. How do I get thumbs down for salt and vinegar? What's yours? Cheese and onion?
I like prawn cocktail. Yeah, prawn cocktail.
Prawn cocktail. Oh, I'll give you thumbs up for that.
Thank you so much, Harry. We really
Very
appreciate
nice to meet
Love
you,
to the
Johnny. Nice to
family
meet you.
as well.
Thank you very much. You guys are doing amazing. Hats off, full respect to everything that you guys are doing. And thank you for being such incredible parents as well.
Thank you, Harry. Love to you all.
Bye. Nice to see you
Bye.
guys. Bye. Hi, guys.
Hi,
How you doing?
how are you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. Thank you. How are you guys?
Not too bad. First of all, we want to apologise. The twins are not able to join the call this evening. They said to say hello. They've just had a really bad day with their illness, and they're just not up to join in, sadly. But they did.
Don't you dare ever apologise to me. That's the last thing that should be happening right now. I was going to apologise. I'm going to start this conversation by apologising to you for not being there on the night. But I hope you guys have fun. And I'm really sorry to hear that the boys are having a tough day, because when they have a tough day, it means you guys have a tough day as well. So I want to thank you for even having the time to chat with me, because as I said, like when they're having a bad day, it means that, you know, the stress is on you guys even more. But how are you doing? Genuinely, like, how are you doing?
It's up and down, but it's okay. We're managing. We're getting there. We're still struggling to get correct medical oversight for the boys. So, you know, every step of the way has been really challenging. The boys' symptoms are so complex, and their illness was sort of like a sudden overnight change that we had to adapt really quickly to what was in front of us, really. So yeah, we've had 2.5 years of very challenging change in presentation from our previously normal, healthy children. They've not been in school properly for the whole of that duration, so we're just trying to get them slowly back into school now. But, you know, like we say, one day, well, every day is different, really, so it does bring its challenges. But as parents, we've learned to adapt how we deal with things, haven't we? From traditional parenting techniques, that's gone out the window. So we've had to, you know, really adapt everything, really.
We do have a saying, though, on bad days, we always say, keep loving, keep forgiving. And we've stuck by that mantra for the last 2.5 years.
There's been times when Nicholas especially expressed suicidal thoughts on a regular basis. And, you know, that's what got us through, really. We kept saying, keep loving, keep forgiving. And it's what pulled him through, you know, some really dark periods. And we don't have to say it much anymore. So, you know, that's light at the end of the tunnel, that they are showing improvements. When you've got a child with additional needs, you just become isolated as a family because your friendships dwindle. You know, we're no longer invited out on social events because we can't go. So, you know, it does impact every aspect of your life, really. I can't work, so I don't have that work social circle either.
I'm off to work in about the next 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's going soon. So, yeah.
Jeez.
So, yeah, it's quite full on because, you know, when the boys come into contact with any illnesses, it exasperates their symptoms. So it can be quite intense. We can get extreme behaviours and it can be really challenging. But we are starting to get some support now, aren't we, from some professionals. So it's looking positive, more positive.
Good. Well, I'm very, very glad that you are part of the WellChild community. And after this call, I know that Matt and the team will do everything they can to give you guys, will get you guys the support. It's, you know, if it's not physical support, then some form of emotional support as well. Because that, you know what it's like, especially when the vow, we have to let the steam out. And as you say, like, nothing, keep forgiving. If there's a way to be able to let the steam out so that each day becomes a little bit easier. But my heart goes out to you because the not knowing is probably the worst part of it. Every day you just don't know. You don't know what's going to come. You don't know what to expect. So,
thank you for your time.
Send my best to the boys. Sorry I couldn't meet them in person, and sorry I couldn't see them today. But yeah, best of luck. And
thank you.
Lovely. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Take care.
Bye. Bye.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello. How are you guys?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Very nice to meet you, Harry. That's a very smart shirt. I like it. And I also, by the way, you've got the coolest name in the house.
Yeah.
You have, haven't you? How old are you?
I'm 8.
You're 8. And am I right in saying that you are or have been described as a fundraiser extraordinaire? Would that be fair to say?
Yeah.
The amount of good man, I like that. The amount of money you've raised and the things that you've done. Can you tell me a little bit about what you've done?
What's the big one? What did you always say to Reuben?
I love you to the moon and back. And then so we done to the moon and back, but it was too far, so we decided to do around the moon instead.
Which is how many miles?
How many miles?
Oh, it was just shy of 7,000 miles, which is a pretty long way. So he got the help from his moon trekkers to help him. So they all sort of like pledged him miles, and together they actually managed to go twice around the moon. And just like so many challenges that he fitted into 3 months. But it was really lovely because Reuben was here with us, so together they did loads of challenges together.
Yeah.
So it wasn't sort of just the money they raised, it was the memories that they made too.
I love that. And so how on earth do you manage to squeeze that much into 3 months? I mean, you were like running.
You did about 500 miles, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, so one of his challenges, he did stones to stones, which was like just under 30 miles in one day.
No, it's 32.
Was it 32? He's
like, come on, Mum, get it right. That's incredible.
And I also climbed up Snowdon.
Just because you felt like it, or was that also part of the deal, wasn't it, with Reuben?
Yeah. Before Reuben died, 5 days before Christmas, I said I'll climb a mountain, and I climbed the Yorkshire Three Peaks.
In his memory, didn't you?
Yeah.
Who did you take with you? Who could you find that would climb the 3 peaks with you? Did you drag Mum up the hill as well?
Yeah, yeah. And we had Daddy too, didn't we?
Yeah, and my grandparents.
That's impressive. And did you all enjoy it?
Yeah, it was fun.
And
it was a little bit scary, wasn't it? We had hail on the top.
Yeah.
I was about to say you don't go up the 3 peaks without either getting rained on, snowed on, hailed on, or blown off.
You had to hold on to us tight, didn't you? You nearly got blown away.
I love that. It's amazing. How was the WellChild Awards night? I'm sorry I couldn't be there to meet you, but did you enjoy it? Did you have fun?
Oh yeah, it was such an amazing evening, wasn't it, Harry?
Yeah.
Got to meet some really sort of inspirational, special people. You were telling lots of jokes on the night, weren't you?
Yeah.
Are you a joke teller? Come on, share one with me. Keep it clean though.
Will you remember me in a day?
Yes.
Or remember me in a month?
Yes.
Will you remember me in a year?
Yes.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
You already forgot me.
I walked straight into that, didn't I? Nice. Okay, I like that. Very, very good. Big hug from California. Harry, keep doing what you're doing. You're an amazing man, and Sophie, well done. You're an incredible mum. Keep doing what you're doing. It's incredible. Thank you for all the inspiration that you give us. And I'm so glad that you're part of the WellChild community. And I hope that you guys, I hope the next few months aren't too hard.
Thank you so much, Harry. Harry's actually got something he's doing over Christmas. He's raising lots of money to give the children Christmas presents.
Oh wow!
So I think that'll bring us lots of joy over Christmas time, because obviously it's it'll be a year since Reuben had passed away. So he's on another mission.
That is exactly what you keep doing those missions, Harry. That is exactly what everyone needs. Everyone needs a purpose. Everyone needs a mission. Everyone needs a meaning. You, at your young age, seem to already know exactly what your purpose is. So keep doing that. Keep bringing joy and happiness to people's lives. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
Hi, Jack.
Hi.
Mum and Dad.
Hello. Hi. Lovely to meet you.
Likewise. How are you guys doing?
Good. Good.
Jack, you are quite special, aren't you?
Yeah. Thank you.
Tell me what you've been up to.
Well, to win the award, I was looking after my baby sister, Sophie. She had a condition called A&E. And yeah, so she pretty much, she had to be tube fed, suctions, oxygen,
24/7 care.
24/7 care, really. And yeah, I tried to get like my qualifications and learn how to do that.
You didn't just try to get your qualifications. You didn't have to. You asked to get your qualifications. Didn't you?
Yes, quite true. Yeah, I wanted to help my parents and anyone else caring for Sophie, and yeah, just help them as well as her.
I mean, I think for us it was, it was invaluable because, like we said, Sophie needed constant support. Just to have Jack being there to support us along with the rest of our family was amazing. So it's a huge credit to him.
With all the other things going on, Jack, you managed to train yourself up to be able to look after your sister. That's incredible, because there's not many kids actually in any position that would be able to do what you've done, especially at your age and how busy you are as well. And I just want to say how sorry I am for your loss. I can't imagine how hard it is for you guys, but you did everything that you could. And Jack, again, you know, whereas most boys and girls, but most boys your age, would be out with their friends, kicking a ball about or getting themselves into trouble, cycling or whatever, doing naughty things. You gave up all of that for your sister, and of course you probably say, well, of course she's my sister, of course I do that. But you know, not everybody would, and I think you really noticed how much care that she needed right at the beginning. And now you realize you need to look after your mum and dad as well. Just as much as they look after you, you've got to look after them. It doesn't stop now. But I'm really sorry that I didn't get a
He's
chance.
left us now, though. He's gone off to university now, and he's
Oh,
just
well, there
back
you
for the
go.
day.
Well, I mean, now that you're at university, life starts all over again. It's in a completely different way. But, I'm sorry I couldn't meet you guys in person. I hope that you had did you have a fun evening? Was it good to meet other parents and other people with a kind of a similar story?
Yeah, it was great. It was great to meet the other winners, and you know, all the team there did an amazing, you know, job, you know, and yeah, we're just thankful to you know, for Jack that he was chosen as one of the winners. So yeah, we'll always hold that dear to our hearts as a family.
No, good. Well,
Yeah,
deservedly so. Well done, Jack. And what? So you've started university, or you're about to start university?
I started about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and yeah, so still just trying to get settled in, but it's going well.
He actually goes to university in Wembley Stadium. So.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
Enjoy Wembley Stadium when you can. Look after your mum and dad. You're doing an amazing job. Well done. And yeah, hopefully I get a chance to see you guys underneath the WellChild umbrella at some point. But thank you.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
Cheers, guys. Nice to see you. Lizzie, are you the one who's in Ibiza?
Hi, I'm in Ibiza, Harry.
Is that why your phone started sideways?
That's why I'm getting ready for later.
I love that. Good for you. Well, firstly, can I start by saying a huge congratulations to all of you. Your work, your determination, your amazingness has been recognized by WellChild, and thank you so much for all the change that you've made to so many people's lives, kids, parents, families, the whole lot. I don't know each of you how many years you've been doing this, but all I know is that every single day you are either saving a life or making a difference to a life or a whole collection of lives. So thank you. And at the same time, sorry that I wasn't there to meet you in person. I just really want to say a huge thank you, and thank you for giving up your time today, especially Lizzie, who's on holiday. Knowing what these families go through every single day, it just puts any issues that I or any of us have, just kicks it straight to the sidelines, because they're struggling every single day. And thank the Lord that WellChild is there to support them and give them everything that they need. But that merely helps. It doesn't solve the issues. It doesn't solve the problems. And the last 2 years have been the hardest 2 years, certainly for the charity and certainly for all the members of WellChild. So I think, again, that togetherness, Pat, that you talk about is absolutely critical. It's key, because otherwise everybody else feels isolated and alone.
But I think for me, I just wanted to say how proud I was in this role that I've done for 8 years, which was funded by money from your mum's memorial fund. And it was a real honour to be one of 3 Diana children's nurses working in Scotland. And the work that we've achieved with supporting baby death in that time has been phenomenal. So I think I am very proud, and I think your mum would be very proud of what that money has achieved. And I also think, as a mum, she'd be very proud of you, Harry. So that's my wee bit.
That's very sweet. Thank you.
That's amazing.
You're right. It's none of these things work without fundraising. None of them work without a vision. But ultimately what it comes down to is none of the success that WellChild has and none of the successes that you referenced there, Evelyn, would be possible without people like you. And you know, it's the UK is going through a lot right now, and it needs people like you to continue to do what you do and to inspire other people to step up and help out where they can. Feeling that I've always had, certainly in the UK, is that the general population, everyone gets it. Everyone wants to muck in and help each other no matter what. There are certain other fractions that, you know, make that tricky for people, but where the way that I'm constantly inspired every single day is by you guys. So, you know, you don't have to do what you do, you choose to. So I'm going to flip it around on you, Evelyn, and say thank you.
Thank you.
What was really nice about it, Harry, and I think what the WellChild Award really shows is that individuals can make a difference. You know, quite commonly we know we all get stuck in systems, the NHS and etc. for one system. But I think what's nice is it shows that actually one person can make a difference and you can get a legacy from that person. So like Evelyn talked about Dana Trust, most palliative care teams grow out of some of that substance. And I think it just shows that actually if we come together and we put the child, the young person at the core, and individuals just work to do their best and to make a difference, actually the difference you make is phenomenal. And I think that's really important. And for me, the takeaway from it was actually we work as individuals and then try and collaborate and bring it all together. Wow, what a difference we can make.
Don't you dare ever stop doing what you're doing. Lizzie, even on holiday, I know that you're still doing amazing work. So thank you for giving me your time today. I really just want to say an enormous thank you to every single one of you, not just for giving your time this evening, but also just for being the most incredible human beings that we know of. WellChild every single year just blows my mind with the people that it brings in and the people that it recognizes and finds and rewards. Most of you do what you do because you have to, and a lot of you do what you do because there is literally no other choice, no other option. And some of you do what you do because out of choice, you know. But collectively, as a family, as a WellChild family, I just have the most enormous respect for every single person on this call. Kids, parents, carers, doctors, the whole lot, every single one of you. What you're doing is incredible. You are inspiring people up and down the country and around the world. And hopefully when this video goes out, that's exactly what we're going to be doing more of, more fundraising for WellChild, telling your stories, sharing your experiences. Hopefully will only help yourselves and help others that feel as though they might be isolated or feel as though they're the only ones going through this. I think that's one thing that I've really realized over the last decade working with WellChild is we may think that the community is one unit, which it is, but we are doing better and we're going to continue to do better. And Matt and I, we're going to have a follow-up conversation about this, but it is bringing you guys together so that you have the available resource should you have a bad day, that you can ring someone who you know is equally having a bad day or someone that can bring you out of that bad day. But you know what, you guys, every single day you get up and you do amazing work, whether that's in your house, whether that's outside your house, whatever it is. So just please give each other a hug or give yourself a pat on the back for the amazing, incredible and inspiring work that you do every single day. No matter what your age is, whether you're 4 or whether you're 50 or even older, every single one of you respect. So thank you. And hopefully underneath the WellChild umbrella or whatever it is, hopefully we get a chance to meet each other at some point. All right. Until then, take care.
Thanks, Harry.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.